I find it funny how women will sit back and use your emotions against you and use your experiences against you, and then want to sit back and be upset that men won't be open with them. So, why am I talking about this? Well, recently, an interaction I had with a female coworker who I felt like, or at least I kind of knew she wasn't interested in me, or in some way. I just thought that if she was really interested in me, something else, other things would have gone down that didn't happen. So anyway, we're talking through text, and I'm explaining to her about my experiences with black women growing up because, she's black, I'm black, and it's been a little over a decade since I've ever actually been involved with a black woman. The way she put it, she felt like I was bashing her because of my experiences, because I told her growing up, I got the short end of the stick from black females. First she says, well, it sounds like the females you chose. And I'm like, no, it's not just the black women that I chose to be with in relationships with. It was all black women. It was the 9 aunts that I dealt with, the majority of the 9 aunts that I dealt with. It was all the sisters that I was in school with, the sisters in my neighborhood, the sisters that I went to work with. You feel me? Like, it was all of that and then some. Just sisters that you just happen to meet walking down the streets. And I explained to her, I had zero faith in dating sisters again. I said, but I felt like at least I should give it another shot. Try it again, right? I said, because I dated nothing but white girls and Latinas. She goes, oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered what my exes did to me. I would have never taken that on black men because I prefer to be with black men no matter what, and this, that, and the other. And I'm sitting here like, I'm thinking like, what do you mean? Right? I said, I'm not talking about just being involved with a guy. I'm talking about all black women. And I said, but at least I want to try to find at least one, maybe. She goes, well, good luck finding her. When she said that, I realized she wasn't really interested in me. So, as me as a person who's into kind of communicating a lot, when they start saying stuff like that, what I'll get them, what we're going to do, we're going to resolve this situation. So what I did was I said, how can you sit back and say, after I told you about my experiences with black women, that I had zero faith in them, but I'm still trying to find one. Good luck finding her. Like, I'm trying to explain to her, like, yo, you might be it. And you're telling me good luck finding her. That's just saying you're not interested in me. And then she's like, well, that's not what I'm saying. She was like, what I mean is, it seems like because I grew up with a household where it's predominantly run by women and they were mostly strong and independent. She goes, it feels like you're bashing. And I said, bashing? I didn't even answer her for the next couple of days. She goes, well, I was talking through my voice recorder, trying to like save face. She's like, I'm talking through my voice recorder, but I think you get the message. And I said, no, I don't think I get the message. How is it that I'm explaining to you my experiences with black women as a whole, not just in parts, and then you turn it around on me and say that I'm bashing them? Like, I don't get that. Like, you basically just used my experiences against me. This is what I'm trying to explain in this little blurb right here, is that women that do that, they do that often. Black women are notorious for that. You can't open up to them. You can't be open to them at all. You got to be closed down emotionally and things like that. Once you start showing them attention and being even any sign of emotion towards them, they'll use it against you. And then wonder why, when you're in a relationship with him, why aren't you opening up with me? He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't say, because we know what's going to happen. We know once we open that door, that's fuel. That's ammunition for you to use either immediately or later down the line. Because you need to find some way to have a one-up in a relationship or a conversation or something like that against a man. You can't get over on him physically, so you got to get over on him emotionally or sexually. I won't do it. I won't be subject to dealing with a female who takes that route. So I decided to tell her I won't bother you anymore. She says, you're not bothering me, but if that's how you feel, oh well, and that's it. I haven't had a conversation with her since, and this was days ago. The better half of a week right now. Hey man, this is Mojo Libido, man. Take it easy.